Elle, I'm telling you this as your best friend. This is a really bad idea.
Her words come through the phone loud and clear, but they don't faze me. I'm set on my plan, because I've been hooking up with Tom Allen for exactly 1 month, and tonight, I'm going to surprise him. I place one final balloon by his door, then adjust the happy anniversary sign I taped to the headboard. I know what you're thinking, and I know Tom and I aren't official or anything, but once he knows how I feel, all that is going to change. I hear footsteps down the hall. But gotta go, he's here. Wish me luck. I quickly hang up the phone and jump on Tom's bed. The door opens, and the speed of my already racing heart rate ratchets up a notch. When his blonde head finally appears, I yell, "Happy anniversary!" Tom jumps back at the sound of my voice. He looks at me, then around the room in shock.
Elle? What are you doing here?
I climb off the bed and give him my biggest smile. I wanted to surprise you. I know we don't usually see each other during the week, but I thought it'd be okay to make an exception. You know, since today is our 1 month and all. I gesture to the sign and my t-shirt. Both proclaim the happy message. The look on his face morphs into one of horror, and I hear laughter behind him. It's then that I notice he isn't alone. His frat brothers are here too, and they all seem to be enjoying the drama. My smile starts to falter. I look back at Tom, whose face has gone hard.
Elle, we're not dating.
But...
I know I made that clear. I told you I wasn't looking for a relationship.
Right, but I feel everyone's gaze on me, and their laughter echoes all around me. Tom goes to the headboard and rips off the sign.
Whatever you thought was wrong. I call you on the weekends, you come over, we hook up. That's all this is. I mean...
He swipes his hand over the bed, pushing the scattered rose petals onto the floor.
Are you serious with all this crap?
My lower lip starts to tremble. Humiliation burns through my veins like battery acid. I thought this thing between Tom and me was different. I thought we really connected. But Nikki was right. I was misreading the situation, just like I always do. Tom rolls his eyes at my expression.
Great. Now I'm the bad guy. You know, I heard around campus you were a little nuts. Apparently I should have listened.
I start backing toward the door, knowing what's coming next. I don't want to hear it.
You and I? We're over.
I turn and run from the room. I hate those 2 stupid words. I've heard them time and time again, from guy after guy. I'm so flustered on my way out that I bump into a tall redhead. Steve, I think his name is. When I see the look in his eyes, I don't stop to apologize. Because if there's anything worse than rejection or laughter, it's pity. The next day, I've been hiding in the library for hours. I didn't want to chance running into Tom or any of his frat brothers, so when I feel a tap on my shoulder, I nearly jump out of my skin. I look up and lock eyes with Steve, the tall redhead I bumped into last night.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
When I don't respond, he pulls something out of his back pocket.
I think this is yours.
Fear grips me hard and fast when I see what he's holding. My Tom notebook. A comprehensive journal of anything and everything Tom. I snatch it from his hand. Where did you get this?
Tom's bedroom.
I suck in a breath. Oh, God, I must have left it there last night. My eyes fill with humiliated tears. Wonderful! I hope you all had another laugh at my expense. Now just leave me alone. But to my surprise, he doesn't leave. He just sighs loudly and pulls out the chair across from me. Once seated, he leans over with a soft whisper.
The only person that saw it was me. I didn't show anyone.
Stunned, I look up at him. You didn't? He crosses his arms casually on the table, but his expression is tight.
I think you've suffered enough. And if they saw that notebook...
He trails off, cringing, and my stomach churns. So you looked at it? He shrugs.
I didn't know what it was at first. To be honest, I still don't. Is it some kind of stalker journal?
It's not the first time I've been called a stalker, but today, I'm in no mood. Oh my god, I'm not stalking him? It's my Tom notebook, a list of his likes and dislikes and other things I learned about him over the course of our relationship, and his schedule, so I know when I shouldn't text him. I like to document my crushes, so sue me! I cut off, realizing how it all sounds. Is everyone right? Am I crazy? Lovesick, like Nikki says? Steve leans back in his chair, and his eyes go wide.
You're kind of intense.
His words make my eyes fill with tears again. So I've heard. Is there something else you need? Because if not, I'd like to go back to studying. He taps his fingers on the table. His hands are covered in freckles, just like his face.
Did Tom lead you on? I mean, did he ever tell you he liked you?
No.
Did he ever text you? Like, to ask about your day?
Well, no, but
Did he ever seem interested in anything other than hooking up?
my heart drops. Why is it so easy for everyone else to see the truth? No. He turns his palms face up on the table.
Then why would you do something like you did last night?
And there's the million-dollar question. Maybe it's because I need to get it out. Or maybe it's because all Nikki had to say was, I told you so. But I find myself telling him the truth. I look down at my hands, embarrassed. I don't know. I've always been this way. My friends say I'm in love with the idea of love. I just want to find the one, you know? He snorts at that. What now?
There's no such thing.
I'm scandalized. Of course there is. How can you say that? He quirks a brow.
I grew up with divorced parents. I've seen my buddies go through terrible relationships. None of them end well, because love is fleeting. That's why I keep as far away from all that crap as I can.
He points at his shirt. It reads, Even Steven. I scowl. If you go by that logic, you're going to miss out. He leans forward.
Yeah? How is that search for love working out for you?
I go to respond, but he's right. I'm clearly going about everything the wrong way. I suddenly find I'm envious of him. You're right. I should be more like you. God, I don't even know how to be friends with a guy, not without imagining a future with him. I put my head in my hands. I'm a failure. Steve sighs loudly.
Come on, Elle. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. Besides, all hope is not lost. If you want, I can help you.
What do you mean?
I'll show you that you can be just friends with a guy.
I know he can see the confusion in my gaze. What guy? He gives me a friendly smile.
Me.
I frown at him. Why would you do that? What's in it for you? He sighs.
Honestly, it's just because I feel bad. Last night was brutal, and I want to help you out.
I stare at his hand again. I do need the help. And Steve returned my Tom journal. He's already proven he's not a jerk like the rest of them. I reluctantly reach forward, and my hand grasps his. Steve quirks a brow.
Friends?
Friends.